everyone. This is Fazal Ur Rahman here from codebook.in. Hope you're doing well and enjoying my project videos. Today, I brought you a project on cybersecurity domain along with cloud computing. Nowadays, OTPs are very vulnerable and easily traceable. Okay, so malware OTPs will be there, fraud OTPs will be there, and we will have some sort of transactional OTPs. So all these OTPs, we are going to provide some sort of optimized security here in this project. For that reason, we are, okay, using the title here, OT Pass. Okay, one-time password as a service. Let me tell you what are the technologies which we are using in this project. For front-end development, we are using HTML5, CSS3, and JavaScript. For backend programming, we are using Python along with the Django framework, which is the topmost framework in Python to develop web applications. For database, we are using MySQL here. Now, there are three different types of users are there in this project who are interacting in this project. Administrator is there, service provider is there, and a normal user is there. For better project execution and explanation, I'm going to open all these three users in three different tabs. Let's assume the first tab is for administrator. Okay. And I will open in another tab, I will open service provider. And in third tab, I will open the user. Let's try to register a new user here first. Provide the email ID, provide the password, mobile number, provide the valid mobile number because you are going to, okay, receive an OTP here. We are using SMS API in this project. Profile photo. Let's select the profile photo and what type of, okay, OTPs you want to send, personal, business, or financial. Let's select here financial. Register. Now, please wait for OTP to verify your data. Admin sends the OTP. So you can see here, please enter the one-time password here, send to this number. We need to provide the OTP here to validate the account. Let's go and check it in service provider, what it is there. So in service provider, let's log in with service provider by giving the credentials. And the service provider login is successful. And this is the dashboard kind of user interface we have given for service provider. You can see here some information like pending number of users, sent users, rejected users, and total request OTP is 5. And recent OTPs are this. This is the OTP which we have registered just now. Let's go to OTP request and you can find here. And forward to COP is there. Okay, let's forward to COP. Cloud-based OTP provider. It's pending. Now let's go to admin here, who is nothing but the cloud. Let's log in with admin credentials here. Admin login is successful. And here also same kind of user interface we can see. OTP request, what we have got from the local service provider that is received by the cloud service provider here. Now this cloud service provider will generate and send OTP to this mobile number. OTP sent successfully. And if we check here OTP status, you can see it is sent. Under service provider, cloud status, if we check here, okay, under cloud status, if we go, we can see here, we have received this, okay, response from the cloud. I have received the OTP and the OTP is 4136. Let's validate. And you can see the validation is successful. I'm able to log in into my account here. This is my account. After validating my OTP from local, okay, OTP provider, then from cloud-based OTP provider. Let me show you the architecture, how it works. This is the architecture. This user will send the, okay, profile details. to the in-house OTP provider, this local OTP provider, where we can consider this as service provider who will provide the service for the OTPs. Now here we are implementing cloud-based OTP provider. So this service provider needs to interact with the cloud-based service provider. So this service provider does not have any information about the OTP right now after implementing the cloud-based OTP provider. Otherwise, this in-house OTP provider will have all the information about the OTP details. So here, this new user has been implemented. This user will send the OTP to this in-house OTP provider, which will be in encrypted format, which he cannot see it. Then that will be forwarded to the user. You can see the description of this architecture. This proposed architecture, the user sends username, password, OTP, these three information, triplet to a service provider. Okay, these three information it will send to the service provider. The service provider forwards the username, OTP pair. This pair it will forward. This service provider it will forward to the OTP provider. Now, OTP provider matches the pair and responds whether the OTP is valid or not. So after the validation is successful, we can see the page here, login page. After dashboard, home page, we can see here. Now my profile here, we can see the profile details and upload files are there. We can upload the files. Just in case we have shown how the application works. This doesn't have anything to do with the project here. Just we are implementing some file upload concept here. After validation is successful, and under my files, you can see the file here. We can download the file, and the file will be downloaded. This is the file. So logout, this is the complete project idea where we are trying to implement OTP as a service here through the cloud. So there will be no information about the OTP in the local service providers. Cloud-based OTP service provider we are implementing here. So that will be a secured and optimized form of right now what is going on in the market. So hope you have got the project idea what we are doing. With this, I conclude the project explanation and execution. If you have any doubts, you can get back to me. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye for now.